the lake monster stories go back to the late 1800s, and even beforehand in this lake, they were part of the Indian legend. But back in 1926, August 30th, a gentleman who lived up the road here, or up behind us, Charles Mercer Mallet, bass fisherman and local businessman, and he went out on the lake fishing that night and disappeared.
Well, what makes anyone think that an alligator didn't do this?
Well, according to the reports and the diary entries that I read at the Historical Society, the wounds were too small to have been a gator. They were very tiny, almost needle-like marks all over his body.
You're talking about a big snake.
Yeah, a 30-foot snake, which also fits the story. You know, all of the Indian legends talk about this thing coming out on the water, 30 feet long. It's a snake, a serpent. It comes out after it rains, and as it happened that night before Charles went out on the lake, it had rained. And now anybody who's a herpetologist knows that after a rain, the snakes come out to drink the fresh water.
So what do you think a big snake like that would be doing in this lake back in the 1920s?
Not that far from here, there are Mayan trading post ruins on Snodgrass Island. So we know the Mayans were here, and the Mayans weren't afraid of snakes, and matter of fact, they worshiped them. So they may have bought these anaconda up from another part of their territory, Venezuela, and let them loose near their villages and the moats around their villages, and they may have just been part of the local fauna. And one of those snakes got 10 miles down the river, and here you go.
Well, do you think this lake might still have a serpent of some kind out there? I see a lot of kids playing.
Well, I've been out on the lake, and it's a very popular place. It still is, and there haven't been any stories since. But there have been stories up until the 70s about this lake monster.
Well, I was thinking about taking a dip out there, but I don't know if I want to swim in there after hearing this story, so.
Well, I doubt that the monster's still around, but you never know.
Some of his cousins may still be out there.
That's true.
Izzy, what are you looking at? You see a sea serpent? You see a big snake? What is it, girl?